this week, Linda Moore has been exposing the secrets of the underground club scene. They are also called raves. But tonight she tells us it's more than just a party, that it's a movement that maybe has found a leader. Linda.
Oh, it is. Laura, Harold, the raves are very new and very old in a way. A lot of the style and ideals borrowed from the 60s. And with that whole 60s thing taking off right now, a lot of the legitimate clubs are getting into it. And as I found out, so is one of the more colorful characters of those days gone by. Add this up, $20 a head times 6,000 on a good night, and underground operators can clear $50,000 to $100,000 on just one Saturday night rave. That kind of quick profit, along with a love for wild parties and loud music, are why all kinds of folks are getting into the psychedelic act. And we found out, investigating the rave scene, the man who coined the phrase, turn on, tune in, and drop out, is back.
What was psychedelic is now cybernetic.
Yep, the man who 30 years ago came to symbolize hippies and hallucinogenic drugs is again rising as a man with a mission. Timothy Leary, now 72 years old, is ready to guide the new generation into the future.
Music that's coming out in the 90s has many of the idealistic and, I would say, spiritual qualities of the 60s, but it's high-tech. This is high-tech paganism.
He's teamed up with these international party promoters. They're all hoping to start here in LA and then make the rave wave sweep the world. Undergrounds are a blast from the past, real heavy on the 60s shtick. Parties decorated in the old acid house look. Even the drugs of choice are of the hallucinogenic type, like X or ecstasy. But ravers point out the 90s twist here is responsible drug use. Alcohol is not even allowed at authentic raves, and they say they feel safe at parties. Ravers are searched for weapons before entering, and the music is very progressive. It is what really defines a rave, kind of a heavy metal disco called techno. Even the mainstream clubs like LA's Mayan are doing it. Of course, here everything is legal. There are no drugs.
It's just hardcore energy. It's really going off right now, and I can't even really explain it, and I'm in it. I think people are really looking for something right now, you know, whether it's something to do. If they're looking for, that's kind of what I feel like it is. You know, it's kind of a movement in a sense. You know, it's an escape.
It's almost like this other world thing. You've been in this warehouse all night, these lights and this music and just people and the crazy, you know, Mickey Mouse things, the happy faces and the X's everywhere, and it's like, it's really like going to another world, you know. It's a trip, it's fun.
It is true some kids go to raves to get high on drugs, but many say they are simply on a high-tech computer-generated trip. A trip Leary says he started himself in the psychedelic 60s.
These people can literally create hallucinatory and visionary mind-change experiences with using electrons. And of course, that excites me, and something I've been waiting for 30 years.
What an interesting person. It is hard for kids and parents to know which undergrounds are legit and which aren't. Usually, if it is at a mainstream club like the Mayan, you're fine, but be real careful about the warehouse parties because they can be, and as we have shown you this week, they can be packed full of trouble.
What's the age spread of these people that go to these?
The kids as young as 13 are going to these parties, 13 to about 24, 25, and they start at midnight, they end at 7 a.m., and you gotta wonder
where their parents are.
Thousands and thousands of kids. This thing is huge here in LA.
Yeah, you'll have more starting next week.
Next week, yeah.
Okay, that's it. Thanks.